Well, we do have the winner in our medallion hunt, as you probably know by now. Scott Kylan, Alex Thompson. We're in studio with the medallion. It was at Two Rivers Park. And Two Rivers Park is located right next to the former Faribault Woolen Mill store, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've been to Two Rivers Park?
Absolutely.
You have?
Yeah. I've been to most of the parks in town, I
Oh,
guess.
okay.
Walking.
Two Rivers
a lot of
Park.
walking.
So anyway, that's where it was hidden, and they found it on the second clue.
The second clue.
Yeah.
Smart people.
I thought I had a decent clue in both the first and the second clue, frankly, but not good enough to get the medallion found, but I was wrong. I was hoping for tomorrow at the earliest. Anyway, they've been invited to ride on Jerry's tractor in the parade. They didn't sound too enthused about that possibility, but maybe they will change your mind.
Maybe.
You'd like to ride Jerry's tractor, wouldn't you, Kelly?
Sure. I'd love that.
Of course, you'll be announcing. You can't do it.
Yeah, I'll be helping you, yeah.
Well, no, you'll be down on the other end.
Yeah.
I'll be at
I'll be at
Parker
the other
Cole, and you'll be at the other end.
Down by the wool mill. By Two Rivers Park.
By Two Rivers Park. There you go. You'll be right there. And Laura McCauley's with us, too, and you're in charge of the parade, right?
I am in charge of the parade.
That's got to be the most fun job of Faribault Heritage Days, isn't it?
It's fun. It's a little busy, but it's fun.
Yeah, maybe one of the more challenging jobs, because putting on a parade is not as easy as it may look.
Yeah, no, people don't realize how much work goes on behind the scenes for those, but it's definitely fun.
And I was just telling somebody the other day in the park when they moved the route,
Yes.
to start at the fairgrounds, I thought that was one of the best moves ever, although I've been told that they get complaints from people.
We get complaints about that a lot. Everybody is, we really miss it being on 4th Street. And we understand, and I guess as a kid who grew up here, I kind of miss it being down there too, but I understand logistically that just doesn't.
Well, plus there's a lot more shade on the route now.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the new, and I don't remember it being on 4th because I came here after it had moved.
Oh, okay.
But I like the route that we take. It's much, it's easier for parade participants themselves, much less the parade viewers, to be sitting along the street in the shade.
Yeah. Well, and plus the staging area, the fairgrounds, is perfect.
Oh,
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, we're very thankful they let us use the fairgrounds to line up our parade. It works perfectly for this.
So how long is the route? Have you ever measured how long the route is?
You know, I honestly have not.
I haven't.
It goes from the fairgrounds down to Central Park, but I've never actually measured it.
Wouldn't you think it's probably 2 to 3 miles?
I don't think it's that far.
No? Okay.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump in my truck and...
That's a good
See
idea.
how
So
far
we'll
it is,
know
yeah.
now. Thank you, Gordy.
and let people know.
How many steps are getting in that day?
Well, I don't know about the steps, but I'll have to... I'm not going to... You got a pedometer?
Yeah, I wear a Fitbit.
Well, there you go.
Track my
You could do it
steps.
yourself.
Yeah, I could, but
Anyway.
I'm going to be busy right now.
Kelly is the communications director for the Faribault Heritage Day celebration. Laura, again, is in charge of the parade. Is your husband with you in charge of the parade?
Well, he helps me that day, but then he comes down and helps with the parade.
Because, well, you need a lot of help to get this
do need
parade
a lot of
pulled
help.
off. I mean, the
And-
city helps a lot, right?
Yes, they do, very much. But we still need volunteers to help get everyone lined up in the correct order, make sure they're leaving, when they're supposed to, so we don't end up with large gaps in our parade.
And so before I forget, please clean up after yourselves along the
Absolutely.
boulevard.
Yes.
There are trash cans that will be on every corner along the route. Make sure you pick up and throw it away at the end.
Yeah.
As well as at the fairgrounds, if you're there to line up, please pick up your stuff.
Because you're sitting in someone else's front yard.
Oh, along the right,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Along the route, yeah.
And I think that's one of the great things about the route that we have is that the people that live along there, the parade becomes part of the community even more because it's through where we live. But we do need to be respectful of the people that live there.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. And the chairs will be out early in the morning on Saturday.
Yes, they will.
People getting their spots. That's true for most community parades. I mean, I get over to Dam Days Parade, announce that one. They always have chairs up early in the morning there.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
Rose Fest over in Kenyon, all kinds of
Jesse
parades.
James, the
When
same
it-
thing.
Talk more about not just the parade, but also some of the events going on during Heritage Days. First concert in the park is tonight. That'll be a lot of fun. 7 o'clock, 131 years. What a great legacy of concerts in Central Park. AM Minnesota, we're visiting with folks involved with the Faribault Heritage Days celebration. Of course, Katie is right here in downtown Faribault. This is our hometown celebration, so we invite all our loyal listeners from Kenyon and Waterville and Elysian and Morristown and all over the area to come to our hometown and enjoy Faribault Heritage Days celebration. It's family fun night tonight. That's right, Central Park, 7 until 10. There's the concert in the park, music by Boys of America. The mayor's reception of the Faribault Fire Department. Now, is that by invitation only, Kelly?
No, that is
No.
open to anyone who would like to attend.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. See, because I always get an invitation. I assumed it was by invitation.
Nope, it's open to the public. Anyone can come down and visit with the mayor and other city leaders.
And
Well,
I
that's
know
good.
that this year he invited other local officials from the area, so we could try to talk to them as well. And sometimes our state representatives will come. I don't know if they'll be there tonight, but it's together with our local city officials and talk to them if you want. It's more of a social gathering, which is really a nice way to see them in a different setting than maybe what you normally see them. And Tom and Sandy McDonough are going to be there as well. They are our grand business this year from Metcon Company. So stop down and say hello to them and congratulate them on 45 years of business here in Faribault area. And just enjoy the time tonight with your other community members.
You're going to have refreshments there.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not sure what they are going to be having because the mayor helps coordinate that part. So it'll be a
Okay.
surprise for us.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to think. The mayor, what would he like?
Mayor Voracek, I'm not sure.
Maybe Kolachki's?
Maybe. Maybe.
I'm just kidding. Don't know, but we'll find out. That's
Yeah.
at the fire hall tonight. And again, it is open to the public 5 until 7. I don't know about the Boys of America.
I don't know much about them, unfortunately, because that I think believe is booked through the city because
Yeah.
it's part of
Yeah.
the concerts in the park. So we don't know a lot about them, but we are very grateful to have music out there tonight during family night.
Let's use that band shell. The
Absolutely.
historic, terrific band
Yes,
shell.
Yeah, I enjoy it when I get to be up there every year. So yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. Also, bingo tonight from 5 to 8. Make sure you come out and play some bingo and support Pleasant Manor.
Yeah, and they always donate to worthy causes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this year is Pleasant Manor, so that's great. Yeah, and
And they'll be proceeds will be going to Supply Our Children, which is another great cause. So come out and enjoy some bingo tonight.
Model airplane flying event at the soccer complex, 6:30 till 8 this evening. That might be interesting.
I think that would be really fun.
That is a fairly new event,
Yes.
and I think it'll be a lot of fun for you to go out and watch all the model planes flying around.
Of course, there are garage sales all over the city. There are every week, every weekend, all the time.
Yeah, true. But when I drove my mile and a half to work this morning, I saw 2 or 3 already. So glad to see that people are taking advantage of the citywide.
Don't forget, tomorrow it's a free community lunch. This is an annual event now at Trinity Lutheran Church from 11 until 1. What great mission work that is. Right in town.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
another great opportunity to get to know your community members and be a part of something together.
Absolutely.
It says here there's a practice run for the soapbox races
That
on
was-
That was
Saturday.
last Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have the soapbox races this Saturday.
Starting at 9 o'clock
Starting
out
at
by
9
Peace Lutheran Church.
Do you have many cars?
We had, I think, 6 practicing?
6 or 7 practicing.
And we know that more people show up on race day, maybe some of the more experiencers who maybe have done the course before. We had several first-timers this year, so that's exciting to see new people joining the soapbox races and continuing that tradition here in Faribault.
There is a craft show in Central Park on Saturday from 10 until 10, right? Or is that today?
That is Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday,
So
yeah.
come out and check out all the different craft show items.
And she is full.
she is full. She
Carrie,
filled all of the areas.
Carrie Casper runs that for us, and she's the coordinator of that. She does a great job every year, and she's just continued to build that. And this year, all the spots are taken, so come down and see all the crafters.
Pub crawl is tomorrow night. You guys will be involved in that, won't you?
No, we don't. The problem with being a part of the committee or the board of Heritage Days is that you don't get to go to as many things and enjoy them. You get to more work it, but that's okay because it's an opportunity to give back to the community because, like I said earlier, growing up, I was there and having fun. So now it's my turn to give back. So
Yeah, the pub crawl is actually put on by the Historian House. So it's a wonderful opportunity to learn some history there of that house, and then also walk through Faribault and learn some history here.
A button is required for that event.
There is a
That's
button
correct.
required for that event, and you do have to RSVP, so you'll need to call the number on the schedule and let them know that you want to participate in the pub crawl.
Yeah, that number is 507-384-3291. 507-384-3291. Carnival was pretty cool. That
Yeah.
was set up in Central Park last night.
Yeah, they started last night after opening ceremonies and saw some kids riding, which was really great, and that continues through Saturday as well.
The Elks did a great job with the teaching us of the development of our American
I
flag.
enjoyed that a lot last night. That was great.
It was very interesting,
Was-
wasn't it?
It was very
It
interesting.
was very appropriate, I think.
Oh, Flag Day, sure.
Flag Day yesterday, opening ceremonies, things going on at the Capitol, so I think that was very appropriate. And good way to honor
Absolutely.
our country.
So let's see, the dance in the beer garden, Central Park, 8 till midnight, music by Pop Rocks.
Love Pop Rocks. They are one of my favorites. Absolutely.
Grandpa Els puts this together for
They
you.
help us with that, and we greatly appreciate that. Yeah. So the beer garden and the music in the park this Friday night's Pop Rocks, sponsored by Grandpa Al's.
They know their music.
They do.
I mean, they know their bands.
Yep.
They know what's popular here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a no-brainer to let them do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Helps us out a lot.
Yeah, I would think so. What's Saturday night after the parade? I haven't looked at that yet.
That would be the Magic Sunshine Band. They play a lot of 70s music, and they will also be sponsored by Grandpa Al's. So come down
as
and
well.
enjoy. That's a brand new band for us.
70s. That's
Yeah.
my
70s.
era.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think a little early 80s as well.
Yeah,
From what we could see, but they look amazing.
they do.
Check out their website, Magic
So is this
Sunshine
kind of like
Band.
KC and the Sunshine Band?
Kind of, I
Maybe a little.
suppose. Yeah, a little bit. But I think it's a great addition. Pop Rocks is a little bit more 80s to current music. This is may appeal to some other other listeners. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun. Let's see. One of the big events during Heritage Days that's been going on, I think, since the Heritage Days began, is the Youth Fishing Contest.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is Saturday morning as well.
That is Saturday morning. We do have a lot going on Saturday morning. But the fishing contest is run by the Rice County Sportsmen's Association. And they meet out at Kings Mill, and you're welcome to come down and join them. If you've never fished before, it's actually a great opportunity to come down and learn how to.
9 to 11 Saturday morning. Then the soapbox races at Peace Lutheran Church. You want to tell people where that's located?
It is on the corner of 6th and 3rd. And if you come down, you'll actually get to watch our Senator John Jasinski race. He is going to be racing against his son, Sam.
Again?
Who was last year's champion. So they're having a rematch this year.
In the
Should be
adult
quite
division,
interesting to come
yeah.
down and watch them and see who comes out the winner, or if they,
It was a good battle last year.
It was a
so
good battle
It'll be
last
interesting to
year.
see how it plays out this year as
Well,
well.
it would kind of make sense that Sam would win. He's lighter, right?
Well, he's grown up to be a fine young gentleman. So.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a big young lad.
Strapping. Yes. But I understand where you're going with that. A little bit less weight might get you down the hill faster.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
it might.
maybe.
Yeah, we have some nice, interesting cars this year. One of them is actually made out of a car top carrier, and they turned it into a soapbox
Yep.
racer. You should come down and check them out.
Yeah,
They're
you
very
can
unique.
see that on our Facebook page because we did take some pictures during the practice last Saturday. So that car is on there. I believe it's a black one with some stripes down
Yeah.
the middle. It was really cool. It's very interesting to see how people build their cars, how they decorate them, just certain specs that they have to be within, but otherwise they're free to make it how they want, kind of like in, the Pinewood Derby,
Yes.
sort of the same thing, certain specifications, but then you can make it look how you want, and so their personalities just shine through, so it's really fun to watch.
Any ladies involved in this?
Last year, one of our trophy winners was Crystal, and I'm not going to remember her last name,
Yeah.
but there are quite a few girls
Well,
who
that's
run
great.
races.
I'm
I
glad
think
to
it's
hear that.
awesome.
There are some. I don't believe there's any adult females, but they're kids for sure. So
Yeah.
it's fun to see that.
So all ages can be involved
Yep,
in
there's
the soap.
there's an adult category and a kids category.
Yep,
So yes,
absolutely.
I believe the minimum age is 7.
Yes, I believe she's right.
And
7 is the minimum age.
and then I don't think there's a maximum age.
Nope, never seen a maximum.
And for those who have never been over by Peace Lutheran, it's not a huge hill, is it?
Well, it's not a huge hill, but there's 2 turns. So they go down the hill and they have to turn right.
Oh, geez.
And then they go down a little further down a hill and they have to turn left. And then that's where the finish line is.
Yep. So it kind of does a zigzag.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a super steep hill, but it's also not just a little bump either. So they can get going pretty good.
They're booking pretty good.
They are.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting.
It's fun.
Get on over there. 9 o'clock Saturday morning and watch that. Details at faribaultheritagedays.com. Farmers Market, of course, we had the folks in charge of the Farmers Market on this show earlier this week.
Great.
The Bowers talking about their Farmers Market, which opened 2 weeks ago. And they say it's kind of cool during Heritage Days because there's a craft fair already there.
Yeah, I would imagine that one helps the other, which is great. So I'm really excited to have them there as well.
Garage sales continue.
Yeah. And then before the parade, don't forget the Kids Fun Run. Kids just come down, register right there, and then they run from the fairgrounds down to Quick Trip, and there's a shirt for them if they come and run.
And there's no charge to participate either.
No
charge. Just come
Thanks
down and
to
run.
generous donations for that.
So they get the T-shirt when they register.
Yeah.
All runners that finish receive a medal or ribbon and a bottle of water.
Yep.
Along with their T-shirt, I think they get
The
too.
T-shirts at the beginning, yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's a fun little time. It's a short little run, but it's a good.
I believe it's
good
a half
experience.
mile, and adults are welcome to run along with their kids
This
beside
is the
them.
25th year of
Yep.
the run.
Yeah, amazing. 25 years. That's a great way to encourage fitness in kids.
Yep, it'll start promptly at 6, east entrance of the Rice County Fairgrounds. Kids will run a half mile to the Quick Trip North. Registration will begin at 5:15 at the fairgrounds entrance for any children interested in running. I always remind people up at my perch when I'm announcing, get on down there, kids, and participate.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
especially it's a free event for the
Yeah.
kids, so why not?
And who doesn't like a free T-shirt?
Exactly.
Especially kids. It's kind of cool that Ted Nelson still sponsors this.
Yeah, we are
Yes.
very grateful for him.
Our track named after Ted.
Yes.
Last spring, I think it was, not this spring, but the year previous
Yep,
spring.
that's
Yeah.
right. It was
Ted
dedicated.
Nelson track, at one time the world record holder in the
Holder.
half mile.
Yep.
Amazing.
How's that for a tie-in?
I
So we've,
know.
yeah, we've got a world record holder and a Heisman Trophy winner that came from Faribault. What a great legacy we have here in
That's
sports.
pretty doggone good. We don't have a mural of Ted up yet, though.
Well,
Got a mural of
we should.
Bruce Smith. So I think
Maybe.
the next Mural Society mural might want
Yeah, they might want to consider that.
to Ted Nelson
Yeah, that would be
mural.
awesome.
I always thought we ought to have one on the side of this building with Dean Curtis, the legend
yeah,
here.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah.
Could have a KDHL mic and a tractor and Dean Curtis's face. I think that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
That would be.
Because I still get comments, and he's been gone for a long time, about Dean Curtis.
I remember him growing up. Yeah.
Shows you what the legend he was here at KDHL, or still is.
Yeah.
So, again, Kelly Huff is with us, Communications Director, and Laura McCauley, who is the parade chair
Yeah.
of the Faribault Heritage Days celebration. We've been going over what's going on during Heritage Days. Did we get through most of it? Because I want to jump on the parade here if I
Yeah,
can.
I think the only other thing we really wanted to talk about was the car show.
Oh, sure.
So there is a car show on Sunday. It's down at Teepee Tonka Park. The Feddies put that on for us, and that's Father's Day. What a great way to spend some time with your dad if he's a car buff. That's going on from 9 to 3 p.m.
They do have a car cruise tomorrow night, too, though,
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Yeah. There's just so many things. My mind is swirling.
And tomorrow we have Chalk the Walk down at Central
that's
Park. Have
right.
your kids come down and help us decorate the sidewalks in Central Park.
That's a free event for kids.
That's a free event. It's from 1 to 4 right there in Central Park. We're going to be decorating the sidewalks with the windows to the world, because this year we're celebrating the historic windows here in Faribault. That's what our coloring contest was about. So
You
come
know,
down
this
and
town
join
was
us.
founded by a fur trader. I see you got fur traders coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
La Compagnie is coming down. They'll be in the park from 9 to 4.
I'm glad you said that. I was waiting for one of you to say that.
I'm hoping I said that correctly.
I think you did. I'm very impressed, Laura. That was great. Yeah, so they will be down at, like she said, Central Park from 9 to 4. They'll help you learn about the fur trade, which was a very big part of, like you said, founding our town here in Faribault. So it's great event, great way to celebrate that part of our heritage here in town.
There's an unlimited rides wristband on Saturday, $20, noon to 4. Wow.
Yeah, we appreciate the carnival bringing that back for us.
Going to give away a boys and a girls bike.
Yeah, what a great opportunity for kids and their parents to have unlimited rides for very inexpensive $20. Like you said, it's noon to 4, and we're excited to give away those bikes this year.
Yeah.
Craft shows from 10 until 10, it says here.
Yeah.
There's a Touch of Magic show, balloon sculptures in Central Park from 1 to 5. The ecumenical worship service at the Cathedral of Our Merciful Savior is at 2. That's on Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I usually attend that.
Great.
Make sure you put it on your calendar.
Music at the band shell virtually all afternoon, noon until 4:45. Jerry Hatfield, a very popular local musician. Credit Report and Tommy Bjort. Is that what that says?
It's Tommy Boyd. I cannot speak today.
Oh, it's
Tommy
Boyd. Okay.
Yes, I guess there's a typo there. Yeah, so Tommy
okay.
Boyd. So some great music down in the park.
So how many units in this year's parade?
Currently, we're looking at 65 units, which is a little less than last year, but I do have 11 of them that are semis this year. So it's,
oh, my word.
It's going to take a little bit of time to get all of them through. We have the Faribault Gymnastics that will be there on their semi, having the girls tumbling like they always do. That's always fun to watch. Although a little scary for me, I think. How do they not flip off of that?
I think that every year, too.
So we have, some great things. And, of course, Father Doyle will be our Grand Marshal. He'll be riding in a Corvette for the parade. We have the fire department coming down, the police department coming down. We have a couple of milestone businesses this year. Travelers Club will be celebrating 125 years. Glenn's Towing and Service will be celebrating 80 years. Faribault Snow Go Club will be celebrating 50 years. Faribault Tire and Auto Service will be celebrating 30 years, and Christ Lutheran Church is celebrating 30 years. So congratulations to them. That's a great amount of time to be here in Faribault servicing the area.
Yeah.
And the Snow Go Club also helps us with the soapbox races. So we appreciate their help in that. They help tow the cars up from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill. So they're involved in not just in the parade, but in that event as well.
The makers of our medallion, Spee Jewelers, are celebrating their 85th year in September, I think, of this year.
That's fantastic.
85
years.
That is,
3
that
generations.
is amazing.
That is awesome.
And we appreciate their help with the medallion every year. And
KDHL will be celebrating its 70th year next year.
And so KDHL will be in my parade next year as one of my milestone businesses.
Cool.
And hopefully Spee Jewelers as well.
Yes.
Yeah, probably should.
Yeah.
I believe Nate told me this September, 85 years.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Again, congratulations to Scott Kylan and Alex Thompson, the winners of the medallion. If you've been out hunting and you didn't hear, it's been found. You will not find it.
Aw.
It's in their hot little hands.
I don't think I was eligible anyways.
And it's made of silver. I mean, it's real silver.
Yeah. It's quite the piece of art.
So you said 65 units, marching bands?
I do not have any marching bands. I do have a couple drum lines that'll be coming through, so they'll play some great music for us. Jim Lawrence Orchestra will be coming through, so we do have some nice music coming through the parade this year.
Oh, okay.
And the Klondike Kates will be back again this year singing for us.
The local high school band.
So the Faribault High School Band doesn't do the Heritage Days Parade, and we used to have the,
Oh, she's got this look on her face.
I can't remember the name of the band. The Crusaders.
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately,
yes.
the Crusaders.
Bethlehem Academy's band, the Crusaders.
Yeah, no. The Crusaders unfortunately disbanded, so we don't have that marching band anymore. But we are looking into the future of becoming a marching band parade. It's where they actually competition.
Oh, sure, yeah. I suggested that years ago.
Yeah, so we're discussing that for the future.
Yeah. So that would be really fun.
That's how you get bands.
Yeah.
It would be a competition. You have judges there. We had that a few years.
Yeah. So we're talking about bringing it
that
back.
back,
The judging was of course, this was in the old route. Judging was at the courthouse. If I remember right. They had a stand there for the judges.
Sure. Yeah.
So that would be a good idea. But I seem to recall a number of years back, too, they made it a requirement to march to get your credits for band. You had to march in the
in a parade.
in the parade.
Yeah.
In the Faribault, which makes
Nice.
sense. I mean, it's
Yeah.
your local parade, for
Right.
gosh sake.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most of them I know do the Memorial Day parade, so that might be where they're getting their credits from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I
Which
do
is during
remember.
school, so that makes sense.
Were you in band?
No, I was in choir.
Were you in band?
I was not. I never played an instrument.
Okay. Well, I was in band.
What did you play?
I played the baritone.
Very nice.
Before that, I played the tuba.
Tuba.
And before that, I played the drums.
So you are a musical
No.
master.
It's just that we were so many of us drummers, or like 27 of us drummers.
I know it's what everybody wants to play. My
So we
son
got-
was in percussion.
Well,
so
there you
yeah.
go. So we had one little segment of a song we'd each get to play on, and then you sit around and twiddle your thumbs. I
Yeah,
went to the
no
director,
fun.
and I said, this is just not working out.
Yeah.
He said, well, I'll tell you what, I need a tuba player. Okay. And then I became the first baritone player.
In elementary school, I did play the trumpet for a short time, but realized that really wasn't for me. So
You didn't like that at all, huh?
I think it was my parents who didn't like it.
Yeah. I don't know if my parents enjoyed it too much when I was a drummer. I had my little fake drum pad there with the drumsticks.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
I don't know if you guys went
Oh
through that.
yeah. No, my son actually had a drum set.
Well, see,
Hooray!
I had the it was a wooden thing with a pad on it, and
Yep,
you'd
yep.
drum on it.
I remember those.
No, I just have a cello in the house. My daughter plays cello. So it's 10 o'clock at night, although cellos make beautiful music, not so much at 10 o'clock at night when
There
you're
you
trying
go.
to sleep.
So what time is the parade again?
At 6:15.
15.
6:15, and with 65 units, it'll probably just be a tad over an hour.
A little bit over an hour, and then we'll have the music in the park and
Which
all
I
the
think is
carnival rides.
Perfect.
and
I think some parades get too long, to be honest.
I agree.
We agree. Some people think maybe some are too short. Oh,
Yes.
Candy,
There will be candy thrown out by some of the people walking along the route.
so kids should bring their bags.
Big
Kids
bag.
should bring their
Big
bags. They're
bag.
going to get lots of goodies.
And remember, don't run out in the street.
Yes. Make
no,
sure you
be
stay
safe.
on the curb.
Yeah, make sure that parents and people who are with their children are taking good care of them, watching them, and being sure that they're safe as well.
That's the other beauty of this new route. It's narrower, so you won't have people chucking candy and not getting it to the curb,
Yes.
like you
Right,
did
yeah.
on 4th Street.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying.
Yeah, less
Absolutely.
incentive to run out there because they can get it right to them.
Yeah. You're in. Yep. Make
And then
sure you
come
clean
on
up.
down to Central Park.
KDHLAM, Faribault, Minnesota. That's today's AM Minnesota.